In 1906, the Holy Spirit and some angels came down to Los Angeles on Azusa Street. Denominations came from all over the country just to see this. They didn't believe it.
All different creeds and colors and races and religions came together, and what was so dynamic about it is they found one union and one common ground, and that was believing in God and His movement, and signs and wonders came.
The moment their feet touched the holy ground, that's the ground around the church, the Holy Spirit grabbed them. They were just amazed. They came in wheelchairs, got up, and started walking.
This revival touched many people from all over the world. It touched Los Angeles, the rich and the old, and the young, and every person in between.
It was the most amazing thing in history. This went on for quite some time.
It was historic in that blacks and whites prayed together, sang together. This was back in 1906, which was unheard of at that time.
The people would go back to their cities and their countries and tell others of this fantastic spiritual experience.
William Seymour was literally bringing in racial reconciliation, healing the wounds of racial divide years and years and years before it became a major bent of our society.
This phenomenal spiritual revival grew from maybe 7 people to 400 million Pentecostals.
It was a welcoming, it was a sharing, it was a caring. It was something that really kind of inspired people to get excited.
I was given the opportunity to bring that feeling back again.
The Azusa Street location can potentially be the Western world's version of Jerusalem. And so the physical location of the Azusa Street Mission, the property it's an open plaza with a wall.
The Holy Spirit talked to me, and what I received was this. In this time that we're living in, bring back the Azusa revival as a musical.
The goal of the musical is to fund the wall to make it a memorial for the glory of God of all of the churches and all of the ministries and all the nations that were impacted by one man's obedience to be led by the Spirit of God, and to break traditions and break all of the barriers of man.
The musical would be such a dynamic illustration to not only just be doing a stage play, but to also be reenacting the movement of the Holy Spirit. It's just going to bring, I think, knowledge and acceptance, really that word, acceptance, to those that are in the dark.
Musical that's coming up that Mickey has envisioned was quite a first meeting for us to hear his history and heritage and know that he's part of the Motown sound. You know, as I was a kid, my God, that was our heritage.
Out of all my information and knowledge and things that I've done in this industry, it seemed as if everything that I acquired, all the knowledge, was for this purpose. Now, how do we make this happen? The Lord said, my people will hear my voice. So I'm saying to you, with your help, your donations, we can make the Azusa Revival Musical a project that the world can see.
I'm excited because this is history.
This is a very excellent project to donate your funds.
No matter what, how big, how small the donation is, I think by you and me sowing, we feel a part of it. And even though you may not be on stage, or maybe you may not be directing or acting, you can be one that can promote. You can be one that can share it. You can bring it to your city. You can bring it to your church. You can do a lot of great things from where you are to help the movement of releasing the Holy Spirit here on earth as it is in heaven. And that's why we need you, no matter big, small, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, $150.
I want to encourage you to support this work and to help us build Azusa Street again. The musical is a vehicle to bring you to remembrance And then we're going to begin to ask God to do a greater Azusa Street revival with this next generation so that they'll remember and they'll have their own Pentecost. And they used to say that on Azusa Street, have you had your Pentecost today?
It's enough of us to make it happen. Donate just $200 and you will get private tickets to the show in your city and the 5-star book, Motown's first A&R man, autographed to you. Come on, be a part of one of the world's greatest movements.
Donate, donate, donate. We need you to donate today.
I'm Rhonda Flansbaum, and I support the Azusa Street musical.
I'm David Hino, and I support the Azusa Street
So
musical.
come on in, be a part of it. The Azusa Street Revival. It's a musical. We want to see you there.